you look side to side, you shouldn't see anyone. You should be in a perfect straight line. Only the person next to you, otherwise...
You're more than my brother. You're the only friend I've got. And I love your guts. And I'd do anything for you.
My name is Jon Lachlan Stewart, and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta. I trained in Studio 58 in Vancouver. It's a theatre school there out west. I got really excited for theatre when I was younger, and I was 10 years old, and I saw a children's play at the Citadel, actually. And I remember my first thought being one almost of jealousy. Like, I saw this girl on stage, she's very young, playing, you know, like a princess on stage, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. I want to do what she's doing. And then when I was 15 and I saw Daniel McIver perform his play In On It as part of a festival which was in the Rice Theatre, that's when I started writing the very next day. So that's what got me into theatre. And for me, theatre can reflect and alert people and alarm people and open people up and give them time to breathe, which is something I think we really need nowadays, time to breathe and time to reflect and think. So that's what I believe. It's been really really trying physically and mentally, and I've gotten less sleep than I've had in a long time, but I feel very energized, and all of the work keeps you quite alert all of the time. You're working your mind and your brain, your mind, your heart, and your body, and all sorts of part of your art is getting pulled in different directions, so it keeps you awake and alive. And it's every single person in the program is very different from each other, and it seems so far that we're really taking all sorts of different elements from each other. So it's been an overwhelming learning experience for me.
Program.
Well, for me, this program is a really good learning experience as a director, and I'm here as an assistant director to the show. And so a lot of my focus is watching some of the directors and the facilitators work in the program, and I think absorbing as much as I can from some actors in the program who are far more experienced than me, and absorbing a sort of well-roundedness in the program is what I'm learning. So for instance, you know, there's improv and singing, which I don't have as much experience in, and a kind of dance I've never done, and I think just getting more tools in the toolbox for when we get out into the world is back out into the world is kind of where I'm at with the program. The facilitators in the program are really good at sort of letting us in on what we have as habits on stage and the parts of us we rarely use. So if I have a noble side to myself, maybe it's a side I don't tap into very much, but I'm able to get help finding that side and trying to brush away the other excessive stuff that I come back to on stage just as a habit, or, you know, those things we do on stage that are more our natural personalities rather than those hidden parts we barely ever reveal to people. I've never been an assistant director on a show. I think an assistant director is there to support the process that the director wants and to understand what vision the director has, and to help the director when he or she doesn't have the time to work with the actors, and be on the side helping the actors warm up or helping them get into the scene the way the director would if he or she had the time. So I have to be kind of the right arm of the director and be right in on the vision the way the director sees it, and offer my own opinions, take it or leave it, to just explore parts that maybe the director wouldn't have thought of on his or her own. So.
I like the chair, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, okay.
Hey, so did you finish?